Hey, what's up, guys? I have yet another email from one of my subscribers, Mohammed Abu Bakr. Hello, man. If you're watching this video is dedicated especially for you. So, here Mohammed asks me that, he's trying to scrape a site. This one, we'll have a look at this just at the moment, and he has got 403, so 403 response once extract page number of pages. Even he defined the user agent. So, let's actually try to write this little scraper and find out if what's the problem there, if any. So here is the site. Here is the site itself. So he needs like school name, type, location, and website. Okay, so seems like this is the school name for year, and this is the type. So also I guess this should be scraped, right? So what is their school name, type, location? Well, I guess this is this is the location and the website URL. Yeah, so this link kind of, I guess, I'm not sure if he needs this kind of commentary, or what is this. Yeah, probably this is just kind of feedback from somebody who has been studying there, I guess. Well, nevertheless, so the very first thing to consider is actually, let's try to find if there are any restrictions within the robots.txt file. So we see like user agent Yandex, it needs the crawl delay 3.6 seconds. Also they provide the sitemap, which means they welcome the search engines to crawl their site. And user agent all disallow, and doesn't seem that that something is kind of being disallowed here. So let's actually try to find out this. So I just copy the page. I already created the file in my current working directory. It's called colleges.py. Also, let me just try to invoke a terminal in the current working directory, and I just simply want to invoke my Python console, import requests, and trying to make an outgoing HTTP request to find out what's gonna run there. So I say requests.get and the URL itself, and let's have a look. Okay, so the response 400 as was mentioned, but he also says like even he defined the user agent. Well, let's try to define the user agent and actually let's see what happens there. So if I just invoke inspect the element and just invoke my developer tools, go into network tab, just updating this, go into all colleges. Come on. Oh my god, just okay, let me try one more time. Okay, all colleges. So all colleges. Yeah. And let's have a look at the request headers. Let's pick up the user agent at the moment, and that's kind of it. So just copy this and create the headers, and just I can paste this, right? And go in here. User agent, save. So let's have a look at the headers. Okay, and now let's make another request. So requests.get, and again our URL, and specify the headers equals to headers. And let's have a look at response again. Well, now it seems to be just pretty fine, kinda. So I can't see any issues here. Well, you know, like as far as here the pagination is available, so I guess Mohammed wants to scrape the data from all the pages, and it's quite pretty lot of here. So I'll be using Python scrapey framework in this tutorial in order to extract all the needed data. But well, you know, like if the idea was actually to use requests and beautiful soup, well, maybe we'll leave this as, I don't know, as an exercise or something. So nevertheless, writing this in scrape takes for about almost twice less time. So let's actually start writing some code. So first we need to import packages, and we say import scrapey, and from scrapey.crawler crawler import crawler process, and let's import JSON to bring the response, and well, maybe import urllib to parse the string parameters. Now let's define the scraper class, and I say class colleges would inherit from scrapey.spider. Just turn my heater off. Sorry guys, it's already kind of hot here in the room. Okay, and define the scraper name. Name equals to colleges, and defining the base URL. So base URL would be equal to what we got here, and probably the question mark. Let's just try to navigate to somewhat another page. So okay, the question mark. Okay, page 1. Do you allow me doing this like this? Yeah, it seems like. Okay, great. So now let's quickly draft our main driver. So main driver, and I say if name equals to main. In this case we need to run our scraper and create the instance of the crawler process. So I say process equals crawler process, and we call the constructor initializations, and saying process.crawl colleges, which is the name of our scraper class. Oh my god, what am I writing? Colleges. Okay, and process.start to invoke the crawler. Now let's actually try to run this to see if any typos or something. So if it works, Python 3 colleges.py to invoke. Okay, our scraper. Well, seems like it works pretty well. Now we'll need to provide some custom headers in order to use them along with the outgoing HTTP requests. So I say headers equals, and here let's make use of our user agent just kinda again. So let me see, user agent. So just copy this and paste it over here. So save home, and now let's define the crawler's entry point. So def start requests, which is the default crawler's entry point of the scrapey spider base class we're inheriting from. So it takes only the self instance, and that's kind of it. So here we need to, as far as we're supposed to be looping through all of the pages, so we have 253 pages. So let's look over this range. So say for page in range from 1 to 253. So I just want to print the page to see if actually 253 would be available there or not. But before that, so let's create the next page URL that would be equal to self dot base URL plus URL lib dot parse dot URL encode and the page, right? Okay, so the page equals to, let's stringify our page like this, and print the next page. So I guess this should work at the moment. I'm just printing the list. Okay, so this would be more kind of correct. So now covering page 253 as well. Well, this is nice. Okay, so let's actually kind of break after the first page, just before we actually provide the data extraction logic here. So we need to yield the request. So I say scrapey dot request, and URL would be equal to next page, and what else? Headers would be equal to self dot headers, and callback function would be equal to self dot parse. Okay, so what else? Now we need to define our callback function. So parse response, and def parse would take the self instance and the response object as well. Save. So now let's actually start providing our data extraction logic. So let me just have a look at the site one more time. So what we got here? So we need to look over all the cards, right? So let's inspect the element, and okay, card inner, search result, div card, search results list item, which one to consider? Well, I guess div class card should be just fine. I'm not sure, but well, let's try to consider that one. Well, it would probably be slightly better to okay, order 2, order 3. So well, I'm not sure. Should I actually try to use this search result list item? Search results is all of them. Well, okay, I just start with this div class card. It seems more tempting to me. So if it works, perfect. If not, we'll go to the parents until succeed, basically. So here we say look over college cards, and we say for card in response.css. We're looking for the div element of the card class like this, and print just to make sure that we're getting many cards in return. So I just try to run this one more time, and okay, so the list of selectors, well, basically this is great. And now let's define our features we're supposed to be extracting. So I say extract features, well, extract data, doesn't matter. So I used to call this stuff features. So features would be equal to, and before we define those, let's print JSON dumps and features, and indentation equals to 2 spaces to pre-print the JSON like data, this Python dictionary. So now let's have a look at our task definition. So school name, okay, so name would be equal to Massachusetts Institute of Technology, I guess this one, and also the name and website of school. So we're supposed to use this link, both the href, I guess, and okay, search result title, but hold on a sec, there has to be some link inside. There should be a link. Okay, I can't see any link here. Where's the link? Let's have a look at the source code. Basically, I'm not sure. View page source, and let's search for this string. Come on. Okay, copy, paste. Well, for some reason I can't see any link. Search, okay, hold on, search result link. Okay, here it is. So div class card. Okay, the very first one. Okay, the very first one is the one to consider actually. So within the card, here it is. Yeah, okay, so hold on, here it is, right? So okay, probably, yeah, probably we can just say, okay, so this the title is deeply within the link itself. So let's just start with the title, copy, and then go for links and all this stuff. So I say card.css, we're looking for the h2 tag with the class of search result title. Let's extract text out of it, and let's extract it only once, so the only element available there. Okay, so okay, now so we did extract the most, but we didn't extract the last two for some reason. Let's have a look why that happens. I'm not sure. Okay, Tufts University, Georgetown University. Okay, Tufts, Georgetown. So actually we did extract all, but for some reason, okay, maybe there are some additional cards. Not sure. I'm not sure why exactly this happens, to be honest. So let's. How many cards? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 cards. So I just want to print the length of the number of cards, and just to make sure that we got exactly 25 and not someone else value. Okay, we got 27 cards for some reason. Okay, so maybe I should have changed the selector. Let's actually start looking for, okay, the div class equals card. Oh, 26. Okay, and this list items, so how many we have of this? My god, copy, and this 25. Well, let's try list item, search results, list item instead, and I don't know, maybe now it would give only only 25 elements in return. Let's see. Yeah, this is much better. Okay, well, if you want this list items, then go ahead, no problem. So yeah, so sometimes we need to alter the selectors along the way. Okay, so the name has been extracted, and now let's go for, what do we need there? Type 2 year or 4 years. So what is this? So okay, this is the type. Okay, let's inspect this stuff. So search result tagline item. It's the very first one everywhere, right? So, well, I guess we can simply say it like type and card.css list item with the class of this stuff and text, and we want to get the very first element out of there. So let's try to have a look if it works. Okay, 4 year, 4 year, 4 year. My god, all the 4 years. Why all the 4 years? Anybody 2 years? So nobody 2 years, just the 4 years. Well, this is a bit strange. Hold on, why? I saw 2 years. Nope, all the 4 years, right? Okay, all the 4 years. Well, never mind. In this case, just 4 years is fine. Okay, and now we're going for location of school, and oh, actually, is this the location? Cambridge, MA, Stanford, California. Oh, okay, so you know, like we can go like this one. So just copy, and then we say location. As far as the structure is being fixed, we can simply say like get all, and let's consider not the first element but the second element. And this should give us the location actually. And don't forget to put commas within the Python dictionary. Okay, so oh my god, the location didn't seem to appear for some reason. Okay, well, inspect list item 4 year. Okay, Cambridge, MA. Maybe we need to say, maybe we need to extract all the text from child elements. I can't see no child elements, but sometimes it works. Okay, well, okay, let's actually try again, like trying to extract all and see if it actually hits the target or not. Okay, 4 years. Oh, so I guess this is index number 2 instead. Okay. Okay, now it's perfect. So just was the wrong index. Now the index is fine, and we have the location quite pretty nicely. And the very last thing to consider is actually this website of school. So this link in particular. So search result link, copy, and website, and we say card.css. We're looking for the a tag of the class search result link, and we need the attribute of hrefs, and to get the only one. Okay, so niche Tufts University. So, well, this seems to be the local link that regards to this niche.com, and well, maybe it's not the Tufts University website. Well, definitely it's not, but not. He didn't really specify a website of school. So which in particular? Is there any else, like where you get in compare? Well, I can't see any other links basically, so this one seems to be like the one describing the university, like all this stuff, right? Well, I don't know why he calls this the website. Well, maybe it involves some recursive scraping over this page and somewhere finding a link of the actual university. Well, but I guess I hope Mohammed, I hope you were mentioning this exact link. I've just scraped. Well, if not, please let me know in the commentaries. We'll fix this, I hope, quite pretty easily. And well, probably we don't need this feedback, but we can, well, I don't know, maybe let's try to inspect this one as well. Feedback P, search result feature, copy. Let's just try to play around with this. So feedback and card CSS. What's the okay, P paragraph P dot, and this time we want to extract all the text from the child elements and get all, and let's see if we get some, if it gets something actually or not. Feedback, numerous diverse opportunities, researchers, academics, junior, reviews. Well, we can leave this as is basically, but we can also actually join this by, I don't know, or we can leave this. Well, in any case, this is optional. So, well, I'm not sure. Well, if we store this to CSV, this wouldn't look that brilliant. So let's actually try to join all the stuff first with an empty character, and if it violates the structure of the data, then we'll add a space or a comma or whatever separator. So freshman at Tufts, blah blah blah. I love Tufts. Well, let's actually make it like this. Okay, so again, like this is optional. So Mohammed, if you don't like this, just comment this out, and that's kind of it. So I just did provide this for the clarity, for educational purposes. If someone would probably need this, so I will leave this version commented. But if you need, you just comment this. Well, so just for your information, basically. Okay, so the last thing to consider here is actually to provide a couple custom settings. So custom settings here, so say custom settings equals, so this is the type of Python dictionary. So first let's define the output. So I say the feed format would be equal to CSV, and the feed URI would be equal to let's call this colleges.csv. And well, again, this is optional, but I guess this might be useful. So just to limit the concurrent requests, I'm not sure. I guess this is called concurrent requests per domain. I might be wrong though. We'll see this just right at the moment. So let's put it to 1, and also download delay would be equal. Let's consider 1 second as well. So I will now just try to run the crawler. So just get rid of this break statement, and we'll see if it would be as slow as hell. That means that this kind of settings works perfectly well, and I guess this is it. So one last thing to consider, we just don't need to print, so print extracted data, and we don't need this really, so here we need to say simply store output and simply say yield features, and this is it. Okay, so let's try to run this one more time. So okay, I'm not sure, well, it does work, but I'm not really sure that it actually makes only one concurrent request, so I just need to find that. I need to yeah, reveal that as well, but the CSV seems to be quite pretty nice. And name type, location, website. Well, it's pretty nice. I'll have a look at this in the in the LibreOffice just in the moment, but before that let me pause the video and find out one little thing. Okay, so actually it was right. So if I just command this concurrent request and download delay, then after oh my god, what's going on here? Then after page number 30 it just goes, it's just blocking. So we should respect, let me just delete this. So we should respect the policies and actually not crawl that fast. Maybe we can even set up the delay up to, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 seconds to make sure it would crawl through all the pages. But at the moment, yeah, it just yields the features. That's why I thought that it goes too fast, but it's just okay. So let me just try to run this one last time, and if it doesn't stuck after, oh my god, okay, so probably okay, so it seems to me like so after I started torturing this site, it actually started giving me this bad blocking response code. Well, this is really unfortunate. So okay, let me just try to find out how we can fix this. Okay guys, so I just found how to use the custom proxy servers with Scrapey over here. So let's try to grab some free proxy from freeproxylist.net, and we need the one that supports HTTPS, and we need the elite one. No, not transparent, anonymous. No, we need the elite. Okay, elite proxy, HTTPS. Let's try this one. So maybe this one. I like this more. Port 8080. So copy. I will now add a couple of parameters here. So meta equals to. Let me just reference the documentation. So proxy and okay. Proxy and port 80 and HTTPS like this. Save. Right, so well, let's try to run this one more time. I hope it works. It takes longer because, well, proxy might not work, the one that I've chosen now, so anything can happen basically. Okay, it's just as far as it is trying to make some requests. Let's look for somewhat another proxies. Okay, let's update this. So elect proxy using HTTPS. Okay, let's consider this one and the same port but different IP address. Okay, so okay. Yeah, probably it just blocks the user, but not by IP definitely, because if I was blocked by IP, I couldn't still reference this page within the browser. So probably, well, maybe specifying the refer or something would also help. I'm not sure. We could have tried basically to specify some extra headers if needed. So I don't know, to be honest. So which one to consider? Well, usually it's all about the referer, but it doesn't even have the referer here, right? Seg fetch user, same origin, navigate. So just the big cookies here. Okay, do we have something here? Okay, let's try somewhat a different. Okay, let proxy Philippines, copy, supports HTTPS. Okay, same port. Okay, save. Yeah, this proxy seems to be really dead for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so yeah, so it seems like this proxy works. Okay, so this one works. Okay, so well, Mohammed, what I can kind of, I don't know, advise you or something. So you could make use of the proxies from this freeproxylist.net. Also have really numerous tutorials on how to obtain only elite proxies that supports HTTPS and create a list of them, and even using the proxy rotation to make every new request using the different proxy, things like that. So check that out on my channel. If you don't find that, just let me know. I'll provide you some links. And yeah, so just as a matter of concept, so I don't know why exactly, but well, it's probably just in order to avoid blocking the site by this web scrapers. It blocks for some reason. Okay, let me just try to take this away for a while, like this. I guess after some sort of a delay, it should be fine again. Like, no, it doesn't. Well, let's try to use our proxy. Let's try this 4-minute delay to make sure it works, and save, and let's try to crawl using the proxy we've provided. Basically, it doesn't guarantee anything that it would kind of work that great, well, but still, at least it does seem to scrape the data, so which is already pretty nice. So page 4 and so on. So I guess that if you just set up the download delay to somewhat like 4 seconds, this should work quite pretty nicely. You can also change the proxies. You can provide a custom proxy rotation here as well. So if this proxy is not enough to make kind of enough requests, well, let's actually see if it starts if it drops at, say, page number 30. Well, okay, it seems like it starts dropping at, yeah, it's already at page number, okay, stop. It starts dropping at page number what? Page number 10. Okay, it already starts dropping. Well, probably being recognized as the crawler, hence getting blocked. Well, nevertheless, let's have a look at the data we've scraped here. I don't know, I'm too lazy to recover all of my fresh proxies, all those proxy lists. I don't remember where exactly I have them, somewhere on GitHub apparently. Let me remember what kind of video I used. Oh, probably the one from, yeah. Okay, so here is the data, by the way. So the name, how many years, this one, the location, and the site. So it's quite pretty nice. So it's scraped data from up to 9 pages, I guess. So okay, well, let me just try quickly to figure that out. If yeah, probably this is the question actually asked by Mohammed. You know, like it always happens when the guy's asking things. It's not explicitly clear what exactly they mean under the hood, but when you start working on that, eventually you're realizing what exactly happens there. So I just go to my GitHub, and I guess it's within the scrape tutorials, and it's the YouTube views increaser, right? I can call it like that. So or it's not here. Yeah, proxy rotation. This is it. So okay, so here we parse in, yeah, so, and then we loop in over the proxies. So, well, there are really lots of techniques kind of to use. Okay, maybe we can use, make use of this part. So but hold on a sec, it needs to make a request over here. Okay. Well, the best way is actually to use a proxy per request, but you won't get 253 proxies from here, at least the lit ones. So maybe like five requests per proxy should be fine. Well, also there are paid services like crawlera API that allows you to do all this stuff automatically without this pain of guessing how exactly to go here. Well, you know what? I guess we can do a little trick here. So proxies. So I just grab this. So copy. I'll go simple way. So I'll make use. I will import requests in order to use the request library instead of scrape is built-in twisted internet library to do everything within the parse method without calling any callback functions. And I also want to say like from scrapey selector import will just to make use of let me show you what I mean here. So we have the data extraction logic here. Okay, so this is called response, right? And yeah, so make HTTP request to get free proxies, and here we say, well, proxy response equals requests dot get save, and this link copy, and yeah, and now we need to provide the selector, so we're using this response. So we say init scrapey selector, so I say response equals to selector and text equals to proxy response dot text. I guess this is it. Okay, and what else? What else needed here? So extract proxies, and okay, so here we did append our proxies, so we'll already have them over here, and also let's create the current proxy counter, well, or just maybe like this, proxy count. Okay, and also yeah, proxy count equals to 0, and yeah, current proxy would be equal to 0 as well. So well, before everything else, so here we say we need proxies. So before we go, so I just want to return here and just want to print the proxies, save. So not scraping anything, just trying to get the proxies. Oh, we probably won't be available. We won't be able to do this because, yeah, we need to do this not in the parse. My God, what have I done? So yeah, not like this. It's cool, but it's the wrong place for this code, definitely. So just get rid of this. Of course, we need to do this within the start requests, obviously. So like this. So now it should bring me the list. Yeah, here is the list of proxies, which is great. And now so every time, okay, so crawl pages, okay, so next page, and here we need to do a couple of things. So first thing to consider, we say increment proxy counter. So what does this mean? So this variable would keep track of how many times the current proxy was actually used. So we can say proxy count plus equals 1 and save. Okay, and and here we can say if proxy count is bigger is more than, well, let's say 4 or 5. In this case, if it's less than 5, then we just use it. Otherwise, else, and we just reset this. The proxy, we reset the proxy count. Proxy count equals to 0, and we increment the current proxy. Current proxy plus equals 1. And I just don't want to make any requests, but instead I just want to have a look at the proxy rotation, basically. So here here we can say change proxy every 5 requests. So this number might be changed, obviously. Okay, so here we actually reset proxy counter and rotate proxy. By saying rotate, I mean we just increment in the index, and we'll be referencing the proxies by the current proxy index. So that's how we basically rotate the proxies. So and here we will use, instead of all this stuff, I'll just simply say proxy like this. Save. Well, let's call this next proxy. Save, and the next proxy would be equal to proxies indexed by current proxy. Okay, and print using proxy and this stuff. Now let's try to run. I just want to check the crawling logic. So okay, so this is it. So it uses the particular proxy for 5 times and then just switches to another one. So the very last thing left is just actually trying to fit this to our request. And that's kind of it. So basically we don't really even need this anymore. So now I hold my breath and try to run this again. I don't guarantee this would work, but still this is possible, basically. So first, every time we invoke the scraper, it collects the free proxy list from freeproxylist.net. I have no idea why it just takes too long. For some reason, I have no idea. Well, maybe it already did, but I don't know. We could have actually also enclosed the making request within the try except. Okay, hold on a second. Just try specify the download timeout. So download timeout, and let's give it 5 seconds. Well, no, maybe just 4 seconds, just exactly the same as the download delay. So now I hope to see the error if it actually if the timeouts happens. Okay, longer than this. Okay, so in this case, so it seems to be the error, right? And we need to enclose this request within the try except. So try. Okay, accept, but hold on a second, just I'm not sure how exactly we get back to the request. Well, if it fails, it will probably try to fetch it again. I'm not sure really, but well, let's actually try to increment to rotate proxy if it doesn't work. I'm not sure if it works correctly, but let's actually try. Okay, so I'm now trying to print some debugging information, and I've just revealed that it skips kind of lots of proxies because we need also to decrement. We need to decrement the proxy. If we fail, we just decrement the proxy counter. If we fail the request, so okay, let me just try this again. Well, this is really strange. Why it skips through so many proxies, or what is that actually? Do I print them somewhere? Do I print proxies? Next proxy. I have no idea why it skips so many proxies. This is strange. Okay, so yeah, something definitely is going wrong here. Maybe that's because, okay, that happens because the request is asynchronous and this loop goes faster than, okay, oh my god, so this is even more, so yeah, we need to do this, we need to do this over here, basically. Let me try to understand how exactly we do this. So we need to make proxies and current proxy and proxy count globals. Okay, so Control X. So proxies save, and here, so we initialize in self.proxies append. Okay, and here we crawl in the pages, so let's have only this part, so all this doesn't work here because of asynchronous nature of Twisted Internet, which is Python scrape is built on top of. So sorry, my cat is going crazy when I'm talking in English too long. So here we just do nothing, I guess. Okay, print proxy, and here let me just try to print proxy count and self proxy count. You know, like guys, what I would have done here, well, I would have used the crawlera API's a secret key from that I did obtain from one of my clients if I needed this one. So obviously I did ask for his permission first, but you know, like what we're doing here is you know, it's really, people don't do this. It's better just to pay $25 once and just without getting torturing yourselves with this stuff. Okay, proxy count and print current proxy, and this one would be okay, let's have self.current proxy. Well, I'm not sure whether it works or not, but at least okay, what? sorry, what's going wrong here? Oh, it seems like, hold on a sec, we didn't, okay. Oh, because the next proxy, okay, so yeah, it's not the next proxy, it's actually, yeah, let's provide this one. So let's say proxy, and the next proxy equals self proxies indexed by self current proxy, and print okay, maybe let's bring them in the response. So current proxy index, and also print current proxy and current proxy self, so self proxies indexed by self current proxy. Okay, something doesn't work again. Let me just see what's wrong there. Exception SE. Just want to see what's kind of wrong there. Next page is not defined. Okay, so the next page is not defined. Oh, what's the next page? Oh my god, oh my god, oh no, I just did kill the next page. What was the next page? It was okay. Next page, I guess it was equal to self base URL, right? Okay, plus urllib parse URL encode and page and the page. Okay, maybe now it works. Okay. Well, but if download timeout fires, it doesn't get to the parse, right? It doesn't get to the parse. So, yeah. This is the most nasty stuff, basically. I hate actually dealing with the sites like this. You know, like when I'm doing something like the real world project, I'm just telling my client, like, just buy the crawler API, that's it, because I never do this on my daily job, because, you know, it's completely insane. Nobody does this if you want to earn some money, at least. Yeah, so what am I supposed to consider here? If I just try, well, if I print this, if I print next proxy, it would probably go, well, let's see, is there anything? Okay, so use the very first one. Okay. Well, guys, like I don't really want this video to go on forever, but I can't really see kind of fast solution of what can we actually do here. Okay, just calm down, Code Monkey King, calm down, man. So this line happens along the way, and this goes asynchronously, right? And never gets here because of that error. Hold on a sec. So, well, the proxy HTTPS. So, is this? Well, it seems to be formulated correctly, right? Do we have this? Okay, hold on a sec. If you just want to make sure we're within the exception. If it goes through, okay. Now it works for some reason. Fantastic. Well, that's the free proxies, guys. Like you never know whether they will work actually or not. So yeah. Okay, so let's just pause and it works at least somehow. I will provide a kind of a half of the solution because like as I already mentioned, that if you really want to do something 100% sure that it will work, just buy the crawlera API, and that's kind of it. So I just want to make sure. So where do we print? Okay, proxy count 0, current proxy index 0. Okay, they are all the same. So here we actually need to say increment proxy count, and we say self dot proxy count plus equals 1. Okay, and also we need to say rotate proxy every well, let's say 5 requests, and we say if self proxy count is less than 5, well actually it's less than 6, but doesn't matter, less than 6, right? Or less equals than 5. In this case we need to say self current proxy plus equals 1, and well, hopefully okay, let me just delete this one, and hopefully this would rotate the proxy, and next request would be used self proxies, self current proxy here would be incremented already, and okay, so plus equals 1. So we're not handling if proxy sucks, basically, so no guarantees, no warranties that it would work as expected. Well, but at least okay, let's also provide a couple of new lines, but at least this should now work. At least this should rotate proxies every, I guess, 5 seconds. Yeah. So okay, so here is scrapes, and okay, current proxy index. So this proxy, and okay, so it's 12089 and 120. Okay, so HTTP. Well, for some reason he did already change the proxy. I'm not sure why this happened. Okay, now he changed the proxy. Well, the proxies are rotating. This is great, but to be honest, I have no idea why exactly. So proxy index should have been reset now, and proxy index, proxy count 6, proxy index 5. Okay, so we also need to reset that as well. Well, actually it seems working. Even okay, it stopped working. Okay, it stopped working after which one in particular? Page number what? Page number, I don't know, wait, page number 10 again. Well, if this still happens even with the proxy rotation, well, what I can say is probably because, okay, so what if we try to, okay, so in this case, well, we could have tried to rotate proxy every time, so, or maybe just to decrease the number of, okay, nevertheless, so self proxy count less than 5, we rotate the proxy. Oh, actually, if it's more than 5, then we rotate, and setting self dot proxy count equals to 0 again. Yeah, so but I guess we need to have actually rotating this every time. But let's first debug the code and see if it works. Okay, so it started working already. So, well, probably as far as the current proxies has been exposed, it won't really be working anymore with them. Yeah, and again, crawlera API does allow you to yeah, to be just fine with this. Okay, I could have actually shown you that, but just need to find a way how to not expose my X client crawler API key. I don't know. Yeah, they has been exposed already. Proxy count plus equals 1. Okay. Okay. I guess it won't work until the proxies are updated there. Well, we could have go for another trick, try and say like start not from the first one, but instead trying to start from, I don't know which one, maybe let's start from 12s if that is actually available. So it's a real pain if you're using free proxies. That's why nobody does that in the real world projects, basically. Okay. Okay, now it goes with the timeout. Okay, again timeout. Well, but at least it doesn't give. At least this doesn't give the nasty error of 403 response code. Okay, let's try to play around with the indexes with the IPs that were not yet exposed to the site. They probably have some protection against web scraping. That's why this shit happens actually. So okay, just trying some, I don't know, some random indexes, not the first one at least. Connection refused. Okay, this means this is the bad server. Connection refused. Okay, I'm just picking up not the first but somewhat different proxy IP address at the moment. So I guess, yeah, took longer than 10 seconds. So I guess changing proxies each several requests is not an option here, because it's still you will still get banned after crawling 10 pages, which is unfortunate, basically. And what else? But the good thing is you could have actually used well, you know, I will probably, maybe I could have sent the crawlera API to Mohammed personally and hope that he won't share that in public. I don't know how exactly to proceed here, or I can do it myself and provide the data itself, basically. Okay, so as far as proxies has been exposed, this won't work. So, you know, like, probably if you will run this code, like, you know, in the next couple of days, when this proxies would be completely updated over here, so just completely different set, it would have well, I assume this would work as well. So one last thing I would like to consider over here is actually what else? No, not here, but here. So let's actually, so we don't, I don't want this code because it's useless. It's pretty useless, and we'll just be incrementing the okay, and don't use this as well. So just increment. Okay, just rotate proxy every time making a request. Current proxy plus equals 1, and print only the current proxy. Save. Okay, so we don't need proxy count anymore. Right. So okay, hope for the miracle, which won't probably happen, I guess. Okay, so well, I would probably actually try to test this with crawlera API. I don't know how exactly would be the best way of doing this. maybe just store the API key within the file there. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, you know what? Nope. So if something is changed here, okay, so someone new appeared 13 seconds ago. Okay, so we can try again, but it still can not work because, you know, like, everybody's using free proxies, so it's overloaded for sure. Yeah, timeout cost failure. Okay, guys, so I really don't like fails like this, but unfortunately that's why, as I already said 1,000 times, nobody's using actually this free proxies. So I will go for one last experiment. I'll try to use my clients. By the way, not this client I'm working with at the moment, but another client. Okay, just pause the video, pause the recording, and try to check that out. And if it works, I will just show you the console without exposing API key to public. So okay, guys, so as you can see, with the crawlera API with $25 per month, it works like a charm perfectly well. So I will just use it to grab the entire data for Mohammed, and well, I will probably, I don't know how exactly I'm supposed to proceed here, but we'll see actually. So I just paused again, hold on. So here is the code. So only this 3 lines of code with the crawlera API, which I have just deleted, enables the entire stuff to work like a charm. So I will stop this. When we're using the crawlera API, we don't need all of this stuff, so we can just go as many concurrent requests as needed. So that's the truth behind the real world web scraping, basically. So you need to pay money if you want to scrape sites that not welcome you doing that. So that's what I'm always saying to my clients. And yeah, so if somebody is trying to make you write some proxy rotation logic with free proxies and with this like sites, you shouldn't work on that project, in my own opinion, because it doesn't really kind of worse that, because it would be banned again and again and again. So it's better just to pay $25 once and you're done, basically. So that's kind of it. Okay, guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned something interesting out of it. So I'll leave the link to this code in the description, as always, below in the comment in the video in the description below the video. So this is kind of it. I'm sorry for probably you know, like I still don't feel like this tutorial to be successful, because we couldn't actually manage to provide the stable crawling through all the pages using all of the free tools. But you know, like this is business, unfortunately, and this is how it works in the real life. So you need to pay if you want to scrape something that somebody doesn't want you to scrape. So let's stop here, and I wish you all the best, guys, and until next time, take care.